You know, when I first unload my boat, one of the first things I do is start glancing at that temperature gauge and seeing what it's doing. Is it going up or is it going down? And I love to see that temperature gauge, you know, kind of get to this magical window of 58 to about 70. It just seems like the lakes are alive. And if you like to sight fish or find bass shallow, you generally in those temperatures are going to be able to find some shallow. When I put the boat in yesterday, it was 73. You know, this morning was 68.
So we're kind of getting to the tail end of the spawn, and you know, a lot of times those fish just tend to want to be more towards the outside, more towards the main lake part where there's, you know, where the fish doesn't have to swim way up a creek to find warm water. You know, spawning fishing, it all depends on where you are. First of all, the fish are going to start spawning in the very backs of the pockets, in the very backs of the coves, in the backs of the little sloughs. And then they're going to progress their way out. Well, we're late in the spawn right now. We're right on the full moon in mid-April, which is probably the last big wave of fish in this part of Texas. And what happens is that there's still some spawning way back in the backs of the creeks, but they're just going to be smaller. Those ones that are out on the main lake, they just come right out of that grass, hit the bank and spawn. Problem is he almost has to move for me to see him. Uh-oh. He got it.
He got it.
He's not as big as I thought he was.
It's a good one, though.
It's a nice one, but I just had to move over just a little bit.
You want me to get him?
Yeah, maybe so.
You got him?
I got him, yeah.
We got a disaster. We got rods going every direction. You on top of an angle and the fish coming in.
I wonder if the one I saw, I thought he was bigger than this.
Yeah, you're a pretty good judge too.
So I mean, that one could be 4. He's probably not, but he could be 4.
Maybe a big male.
Yeah, it might be a big male. There might be another one there, I don't know. But I just didn't have the bed right. I flipped it in where the bed was and he bit it the first time, which I just couldn't see good enough.
Couldn't see good enough.
Yeah.
It's hard to see with this much wind.
It was still fun.
Yeah, take fish like that all day.
That's right. You and I for sure will.
Yeah.